I met a Gypsy.
My goal has always been to be world champion in MXGP class, and I got it done. So I feel like I have released a bit of that pressure off my shoulders, and I can enjoy my riding. I can enjoy a bit more just riding on my bike without thinking, oh, I need to be careful to get, you know, the title or whatever. It's done. I just need to focus on having fun. And while I'm here, I'm only 22, so I have so much time.
It's crazy.
Even if I want to come here next year or in 2 years, or in 3 years, still young. So I trying to have fun and take it easy. I have time, so I don't want to rush things, but everything's going well. So it's a good time.
It's crazy to think that you're the world champion in the MXGP class at 22 years old.
Yeah, but it's been, like, if I can see it from different ways, because I've been already since 2020, my first year in MXGP, fighting actually for the title. In 2020, I entered the season with a broken femur, so I go into Matali, which was round 1 that year, and I didn't ride at all the 450. I passed from 250 in 2019 to 450 in 2020, and I think I rode 1 week and a half, something like that, before the first GP. So I didn't even test anything. I went straight to the race.
What bike did you like? What was the setting that you rode?
Because I did Nations the year in 2019 in Assen. So pretty much something that Tony was riding, plus my 250 setup, something in between. And I just go straight into Matali. And that was like 2 months and 1 week after my broken femur, so basically also no time to recover, and so it was a tough start into my 450 career, and another injury when the COVID came with the collarbone, and at the end of the year I was third in the championship when I got the COVID actually, and I was winning races. I won 5 races that year, so it's quite cool. And like I said, I in my head is like I've been always fighting for a title, but I had to wait till 23 to get it done, and it was the right time. I feel like it made me stronger all these years. I think I learned a lot, and also I feel like this year I still had so many, things that I can take for the future.
To improve,
like, oh, this race I should have done this. Yeah. We improved this on the bike. Okay, maybe I can use that in the future. So there are so many things I learned this year by doing different ways, different things. It was just a good year today. I love it.
Man, it was
23,
cool.
It's so good.
It was cool too. Like we hadn't met before until Arco Trentino, and you just had such a cool vibe. Like you could see that you're a guy that really enjoys the time at the races, and you seem quite stress free and like a happy. Having a conversation, just random sort of stuff, and it's like, I think for a person to be in the battle in that way and fighting for a title and to be one of the big stars of MXGP, like you really seem to just be loose and enjoying it.
Yeah, I think because I love the sport. For me, it's not work. It's just doing what I love. I don't have anything in the world that I love more than motocross. So I love riding my bike, and every time I go on track, I try to enjoy it and try to have fun, because this is why we started, no? And every time we come into a difficult times, or you're having troubles, you just need to think back why you start doing this thing. So I try to keep that positive vibe all year long, and it was good. I'm not really stressful at the races. Obviously, before the gate drops, then obviously you have those nerves and you want to do good, but I try to stay easy, relax. I like to talk also.
That's the Spanish way,
Yeah, in the Spanish way.
And did you feel the pressure at all through the season to be, the guy that everyone was kind of chasing? I think when, Jeffrey has some injuries, then all the eyes kind of point towards you, even though, I think it was very competitive with you and Jeffrey. Anyway, but does the pressure start to build? Is it hard to keep that smiley positive when it starts to get a little bit more serious? You know what?
It was weird this season, because I felt like the most...
Come forward a tiny bit closer.
Yeah, sorry.
There you go.
Yeah, it was weird this season because I feel like I didn't struggle, but I felt the pressure more in the last rounds, coming closer to Majora.
Yeah.
Especially the weekend of Majora, I was like, oh, I need to make it happen. I don't want that something happens in between Majora and England and can't take the title in England. So those weeks were horrible. Turkey, around that area, oh man, this was tough. But I need to say, I got the red plate Argentina Saturday. So from the very first time. And,
I know.
And I was like, I just need to keep going. The season is so long, everything can happen.
Yeah.
Everything can happen. I can get injured. The other guys can get injured. I can improve. The other ones can improve. So I just need to keep doing what I know and train hard, focus on my program, try to do everything the best as I can. And if I can't be world champion, it's because I'm not good enough. That's it. So I put that in my mind. Like, I will do everything 100%. If I'm not world champion this year, it's because I wasn't good enough. And I put that in my head. So I tried to take that stress away by thinking in that way.
Yeah.
And obviously with Jeffrey, we were fighting for, I think, 10, 11 rounds. He was still behind me, but we were going fast.
Yeah.
You had to use the head sometimes when you feel like you're going too fast, slow it down just a bit and push in a different place. And it's weird. And in that time, I didn't really feel the pressure, even though Jeffrey was the only guy back then that in the championship was really chasing me.
Yeah.
And then he got away because of the injury. And then I had that big points gap. And then everything changed. In the beginning it was all right, but then, like I said, coming to Majora, Turkey, those races, I felt the nerves. I felt MXGP. I would start thinking in the night, like, oh, come on, this can be something big. My dream. I see my dream, but I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm like, I just don't want to change anything. Like, I was hard. I only wanted to race. I didn't want to go riding on the training. I just wanted to race. But anyway, it's part of the game. You need to know how to handle also those nerves and bring that confidence into the race and be 100% when you need to be 100%.
Man, it's cool that you admit that because, I think like a Chase Sexton, like he won the title without it. Like he didn't even have to race the last race with the way that it went with Cooper and Eli. And I'm just like, dude, I ain't even getting on the bike. I'm just, I wouldn't be riding through the week. I wouldn't be riding practice. I wouldn't be doing a heat race. I'd just be like, you do the heat race to go straight to the main. That's it. Like, just, I don't want to be out there. Like, but I don't think a lot of people would admit that, but for you to sit there and admit like, dude, I was so scared.
I was scared. I mean, I can't tell you I was relaxed and I was like, yeah, it's going to be fine. Obviously not. Motocross is such a difficult sport that everything can happen, and I know it. I've been getting injured quite often the last years, and sometimes you don't even know how. Like, even a small crash and then something happens. Come on. It's like, why me? No, I had nerves. I didn't want to crash. I didn't want to go riding I just wanted to stay safe.
Yeah.
And but anyway, I think I managed quite good in the way of, like, every time I go to the practice track, kind of like every time I go on the bike, I didn't think about it anymore.
Yeah.
So it was more when I was not riding.
It's only off the bike.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird. And I also try to go places where I have other teammates or someone that I can focus on, and I can, I will get you. And then I can have that race like mentality.
Yeah.
So I'm not like riding and thinking about other things. So I just try to focus as much as possible and train hard because I'm world champion, but I still can improve. So I took it like that.
Did the 250 World Championships help you?
Yeah.
So you can draw on that experience?
Yeah. And I got this question, I think, a few weeks ago when I was in Spain. Last week when I was in Spain. And I think like my whole career helped me. Yeah. Because I've been the youngest world champion ever. Yeah. 10 years old in the 65 class. So the year after that, I got signed by Red Bull KTM Factory Racing Team. So
at 11.
My first year, 85 small wheels. Crazy. I had a factory mechanic. that was coming with a Red Bull KTM factory racing van. So all eyes were on me since I was 11 years old. And that's something that people doesn't see, but every time I go to the gate, everybody wants to beat me because I have like factory stuff and I have the support and
then people can talk and they say, oh, he's only this good because of the things that he gets.
He should be better. He should be winning every moto, every practice. Easy.
You know? Come on, guys.
Easy. I'm coming.
I'm a kid.
And but no, it's like that. So I had to deal with the pressure since I'm 11 years old. Plus, my whole family went to Belgium. From Spain, they left everything behind, went to Belgium. So I have also the pressure of my whole family left everything. I think I need to deliver something too. So that pressure too. And then I passed into the 85s. 125, I got European champion. And it's already a championship where you have like, I think 7-8 rounds, European 125. It's something like that. And I've been fighting with for the title with guys like Renault. Guys like Conrad Muse, Josiah Natsuke, he was second that year. So guys like that, and it all helped me. So I am 250, go into Assen MXGP, my first race, battling with Jeffrey first time. So all these moments helped me to get to MXGP and handle the pressure, handle the situation, and when it's time to race, go racing and be focused on just racing.
We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, gypsytales.com, packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125. Gypsy Gang.